Hello, welcome to the weather update. It is 10:30, November 14th, 2022, and we definitely have a cold night on our hands. We had some clouds in the morning, and then in the afternoon, the sky was really nice. Got to see some of these beauties right here. Anyway, it has dropped quite a bit tonight, and especially if you're in the Pine Barrens, boy, has it gotten cold. We're all in the 30s right now, as you see here on this map, but you can see 25 at Gabreski Airport. It really dropped once the sun went down over there. Let me show you what was going on over there. I'll show you what the day was like as well. And we had those clouds. Here we are, those clouds in the morning that were around in the morning. They kind of cleared out by the afternoon. Actually, they cleared out by late morning, depending on where you were. But you could see they did clear out. And we only got into the mid-40s today. Gusty west-northwest to northwest winds. Dry air, and then look what happened tonight. So the minute the sun went down, right around 4, look at the temperature just drop literally so quickly. It literally dropped like 5 degrees in an hour, or even more than that. Let's see, 4:45, 7 degrees in an hour. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. That's the radiational cooling that you have going on there in the Pine Barrens. Of course, looking at some of the observations across the area right now, the rest of us are in the 30s. Go ahead and look at Islip as well. It pops up in here. 36 degrees. Again, you got that dry air, dew point 25. We'll look at Islip's weather as well and see how the temperatures dropped tonight, because it was pretty remarkable. It was in the mid-40s, and then literally we're in the 46 around 3, right around 4 o'clock, and then by 6 o'clock we're in the 30s. So it dropped pretty quick. That's what you get with that radiational cooling. Winds have gotten lighter. And again, if you look at the sky here reports, you'll see some clouds around in the morning, but not that many, really. If we look at the satellite, you'll see. Look at the satellite from today. Just had those clouds, and then by the afternoon, it really did improve quite a bit. So let's take a look at what our highs are today. Highs were today, and the lows obviously are going to be set tonight. So I'm not even going to look at the lows. We'll just look at the highs and show you how cold it was. Yeah, pretty much mid to upper 40s. That's all that did it across the area today. And we got the cold air in place. This high here that is built down is going to start shifting offshore tomorrow. That's going to set the stage for rain to move in tomorrow night, and it's going to be an overnight rainy night into Wednesday morning. That low pressure moves away, and then we have more cold air building in behind. And then after that, we're going to have a nice, dry, cold pattern. You can see that going right through. It looks like right through next week, which looks absolutely amazing. So let's go take a look at the models. We'll go to the HRRR, I guess. We'll kind of pan out this rain for tomorrow that we will have to watch out for. So increasing clouds tomorrow. The rain comes in right around 7 o'clock or so. The rain's going to start 6, 7 o'clock from west to east. We're going to see this rain move in, and it could be heavy at times. You see those yellows there. It's going to be quite a rainy evening, and that steadiest, heaviest rain is going to probably go between 9 o'clock and say 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning. Then we still have that chance of showers Wednesday morning as that low pressure passes us by, and then we're on the dry side of it, and things improve quite a bit behind that with the cold, dry air coming behind it. So let's go look at the dew points here, and this will show you dew points and wind flow. So light north winds, it's calm winds tonight. Dry air in place. Dry air stays in place through much of tomorrow. Winds become easterly. That dry air may help to inhibit that rain from reaching the ground initially. So I'm hoping at least maybe up until at least like 7 or 8, we won't have any heavy rain, hopefully. But after that, that's when the heavy rain moves in. You can see that low and all the moisture behind the really humid air just offshore. East End might get in a taste of that earlier on Wednesday before the wind shift to the west and brings the colder air back in again. Looking at your temperatures. Obviously, tonight, we're going to see lows getting down below, probably around 20 in the Pine Barrens, and probably around the freezing mark for a lot of us. I think a lot of us are going to see freezing temperatures tonight. And then tomorrow, we'll make it up into the upper 40s, maybe near 50, with those clouds on the increase. And you can see that warm air. It looks like it's going to try to make a run for possibly late morning where it might actually heat up a little bit, especially if further east you go. You may deal with temperatures shooting up into the mid to upper 60s very briefly, with only like an hour or two before the cold air comes back. Temperatures drop back into the 40s by the afternoon, into the 30s by the evening. Looking at the GFS here, taking it a little further, you'll see that cold air coming back in. Here we are, and 40s, again, you'll be dealing with 40s, maybe struggling to reach the 40s on Friday. So you can see all that cold air that we're going to have, and it's going to be, look at some of these days. Monday, we may be only in the 30s on Monday. How about that? So let's go take a look at the skies next. Well, looking at the GFS, obviously, clouds in the increase tomorrow, and then we'll have clouds Wednesday. But then Thursday, we should have some sunshine. Friday, and you can see we're in a nice sunny, dry pattern. Sunday, Monday, look at that, another batch of really bitterly cold air coming in there. So you could see that just by looking at that. There'll probably be lake effect upstate. Let's go to the RGM, high resolution cloud model. This is the 0Z run, which is enough for this weather update. And you'll see we have the clouds coming in tomorrow. They thicken up, and then probably be overcast by like 3 or 4 o'clock. Sun will be gone, and then we have the showers coming in, and then that starts moving away as we get toward Wednesday. That is going to wrap up this weather update. And again, as far as how much rain will we get, that's right, I almost forgot. Let's just do that. I'm going to just stick with one model, the HRRR, because I feel this one is going to probably do the best with the systems here. So you'll see, we will see anywhere between a half an inch to maybe over an inch of rain. So for anywhere it's like a half an inch. It depends on where the rain hits, but anywhere between a half an inch, I think, and 1 inch and a quarter. So we will be getting a decent soaking tomorrow night. So expect, if you want to get home early, try to get home early, because then after that, it's going to be very rainy, and it's going to be breezy as well, because if we look at these winds here, when this low passes by, you'll see there'll be some breeze. I had an easterly breeze ahead of it. This really doesn't do such a good job at it. If we put the dew points in, you'll see, if you look at the little wind barbs there, you'll see there are quite a few notches on them. So it will be a breezy kind of rain. So not the kind of rain you want to be out in later tomorrow night. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Have a good night.